I'm back. Been kind of under the weather lately, so I've been kind of sick for the last couple of weeks. So sorry about I didn't put anything out. Forgive me. So today I want to talk about accepting life changes. A lot of things in life will change for you in society as a whole. I understand things. Sometimes people want to change the world. I get all of that. You can't change the world without changing yourself. You have to change yourself you want to change things that's going on around you. Sometimes we have a habit of blaming others for us not being successful because of the things that's going around and that's going on in society. I get it. You could be right. Some things are unfair. Some things are unfair. Some things are fair. But the things we don't control, we can't control the politicians and the politics that goes on in the world. But I can control myself. It's like you started playing the finger pointing game. Started pointing fingers at everybody. I've been so upset with what's going on. You get it? So am I. So what did I do? I changed me. I started being more committed to what I'm trying to do. You know, if I'm trying to do something to help my family, I'm gonna be committed to doing that. As in, if my kids need me to do something, I'm gonna be committed to them to make sure they are taking care of whatever their needs are. That is how you have to do things. You have to be committed to yourself. So it's like if you want to buy a bigger home, you want to buy a nicer car, you got to sacrifice, but you got to make that commitment to get what you need to get that vehicle with. Like I had to make a decision to get a new vehicle. So I said, okay, I'm committed. So I need to move this here, this money here, this money there. Got a new car. I want a bigger place. So went to a bigger 3-bedroom. So you have to make these changes in life. I understand it, but this is life. This is part of life. You're going to have a lot of careers and stuff come at us. But it's like if you want to open a business, you have to read some books on that, how to be an entrepreneur. You want to educate yourself. Once you get educated, you educate yourself, you take your knowledge, and now I'm going to pass what I've learned on to somebody else so they can start a business or whatever it may be they want to do in life. Sometimes we can help them out. If we know what we're talking about, we can pass this information on to others so they can become successful as well. The reason why I say people think that they can fix everything and they know they can't, that's cool. But some people try to find shortcuts around things. And I don't remember this saying, I think I've said it several times. You wouldn't life that is hard, life will be easy. You wouldn't life when it's easy, life will be hard. That is true facts. I'm speaking on facts. I'm not speaking on that I don't know. I'm giving you true facts because I worked on a farm and I'm not lying. Every day of my life, we worked 5.5 days per week hard for labor, but it came with a lot of challenges. But everything had to be done in a certain sequence. It has to be consistent because you get out consistent with working on this farm, it throws everything else out. It throws everything out. It throws everything in a loop. So we was always consistent. I was gifted with work ethics. That's something my father instilled in all of us. Good work ethics. I've always had them. I've always took them with me. So I graduated high school in June of 1984. I got my first real job the same year, August the 3rd, and with a construction company and out of Raleigh. I stayed in from August of 84 until February of 1991. That's how long I stayed with this company. And let me give you some things that I had to deal with as in accepting these life challenges, because I dealt with some serious life challenges. Well, like I said, I started in 84. 86, I got promoted to work inside as an inside supervisor that only worked inside when the commercial building was built. I only focused on things that need to be done inside of the building. That was my job. I was assistant to my supervisor. I was an assistant. Well, it's a gentleman I know. He was calls himself my friend, a white guy, nice guy, very upfront. Him and his brother, very upfront. So we would always get together. We'll smoke some stuff. You know what I'm talking about. He told me something, but he's very open about it. He said, he told me, he used to call me Icebox. He said, Icebox, listen, I'm racist. I said, cool, I know that. He's on with KKK. I said, ain't got no issue with that. He said, ain't got no issue with you, man. We cool. We smoke and stuff. I made a vital mistake. Well, I came to work that Saturday. You got to remember, I'm 18 years old. So I came to work that Saturday. I'm probably 20 at this time, sorry. So I came to work that Saturday morning. And it was like snowing. It was snowing. So I worked like a half a day. I said, well, Billy, I'm going to give you the key. Can you just lock the building up for me? He said, yeah, I got you. He probably was high. He had me probably a little bit high. I could tell it was a little high. So I said, okay, cool, no problem. So I ended up leaving. It was snowing. I said, matter of fact, the way I remember it well is because I was coming down the hill going back to my hometown of Lewisburg because I was working in Durham. And I stopped by a big trooper because I passed a car in the snow. He pulled me over. By the time he got to write me a ticket, another car comes and passes another car in front of him. So he said, and so he let me go. So that's how I remember that day specifically. But that Monday morning comes, my supervisor comes to me and said, Rick, why didn't you lock the door? I said, well, I gave the key to Billy. He said, that's not his responsibility. That is your responsibility. And, I have to think about it. He's right. That was my responsibility. I should have stayed there all day till the last workers was gone and locked the building because it was not his responsibility. So I learned from that. So I got demoted back to the outside. So I worked on the outside, back to the guys, that we actually do the foundation for the building to go up on. Well, it was this guy. It's in February. I remember it's like it was that year, February. This guy, BJ's his name, he dug the footing for us. He was so racist. So, before I get to that, don't ever tell people your dreams. Don't ever do that. I made that big mistake. I told him my dream and said, listen, at this point, I'm like 25 because I thought of getting my career at 27. I said, I'm about to get in law enforcement. This is what he tells me. You can't make this up. You cannot make this shit up. He said to me, well, boy, I want you to do, get your little bag of those 25 caliber pistols with a bag. Every time you stop one, listen what I said, stop one. You shoot him and throw a gun in his lap after he try to shoot you. That's how you get away with it. That month, that was during the week. It was on Monday. I worked that whole week out. That next week, I never went back to the construction site. Back then, you had to get on 2 weeks notice. So I never went back. I kept it moving. So I wanted to make sure I put that out there, guys. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is, if something you're trying to do in life, stay focused, stay committed, and just go get it done. The thing I want to say is you have one life to live. So why don't you live that life, love it, and have fun at doing it? Because just stay in the game and stay focused. Because they're going to keep moving the goalpost on you. So you got to stay committed. When they move them, you go get them. Stay focused. Talk to you. Bye.